This next generation needs us to raise them to rise. But one of the things that I'm going to share tonight is that in order to raise them to rise, we must rise ourselves. I didn't have a mother to nurture me, nor did I have a father to provide and to speak identity and to protect me. And because of that, I had a lot of wounds. And with wounds comes an attachment of lies. Lies that I believed about myself, and lies that I even believed about God. Because when I came to know the Lord at 13, I saw all the Bible stories about how God did all these amazing things in the Bible. I knew because of my faith that He was able to. But was He willing? Was He willing to do it for me? The reason why is because I identified how I saw my dad with how I viewed God. I thought that my dad was able, but 5 evictions before the age of 12, not willing. When the lights were cut off, able, because he worked, not willing. Able to come home when we were waiting, able, but I felt not willing. Able to keep me from the trauma and the pain of seeing all your belongings strewn out on the sidewalk because Dad didn't pay the bills again. Able, but not willing. But the reality is my dad did the best he could with what he was given, because his dad also was able, but unfortunately not willing. Because of that reality, I realized that it is not just about us raising the next generation, but I realized I needed to rise. I realized that I needed to rise. That if I don't rise, how can I help my children to? The cycle will continue. On and on. Did you remember what I said? My dad was able but not willing. So was his dad able and not willing. So was I going to be able to give to my kids what they needed, but not willing because I wanted to stay put? So I made a decision that I'm going to be different. In my future, as I said over and over to my students, in my future, I see Marissa Rose living up to her middle name. But not just that. I see my daughter, my 2 sons, living up to the identity that I believe God has spoken over them. Ariella Grace, a lioness of God's grace. Judah Lee, the one who praises the Lion of the tribe of Judah. No greater name than the Lion of the tribe of Judah, Jesus. And Callum Gabriel. His name means peace. Gabriel means the Lord is my strength. And so, in essence, I felt like when I had that last son, the Lord was inviting me to give birth to peace, to allow all those wounds from the past to be healed by the presence of the Prince of Peace in my life. Oh yes, I knew the Lord since 1998 when I was baptized at my apartment pool. But the Lord took me on a journey, and that journey was of a shepherd. I knew him for the first time as the shepherd of my soul. And that is what I am, in essence, encouraging us as parents and grandparents to know the Lord as the shepherd of our souls. He is able to lead us to healing, lead us to the abundance that we need from the inside out, not just looking the part from the outside, but the healing. He will lead us on a journey, a gentle journey, so that when we look at the next generation, we would be able to serve them from a place of empathy, but of a place of knowing the God who restores, the God who heals, the Prince of Peace, the Lord our Redeemer. who redeems even the dark things of our lives to good.
Chris rose.
Oh, yes.
And then say Jackie rose. You know, everybody, we're rising, right? And we're doing the best that we can. And then this conversation like this help us to rise so that we can be better parents. So I enjoyed it thoroughly. It's awesome.
So with that said, introducing Risen Jen.